Hi, Hannah.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm good.
All right, Hannah. Well, today we're gonna what we're basically gonna do here today is we're gonna put you in the middle of the system, and we're just basically gonna determine the They're gonna identify the type of relationships that you have with outside factors, individual people, or organizations that you're related to. Once we identify those kind of relationships, we're gonna determine if it's a strong, a weak, or a stressful relationship.
Okay.
So yeah, we could get started. So what would you say is the first one comes to mind?
Me and my boyfriend. My
Your
relationship with my
boyfriend. You smiled a little bit. Is that a good thing?
Yeah, I would say it's a good thing.
It's a good thing. So strong. You would say it's a strong relationship. And why do you say it's a strong relationship?
Just because I feel like, well, it's new, so we're both kind of in that like lovey-dovey, like mushy phase. But I feel like for the most part we're both on the same page and we both like share the same feelings. So.
Okay. I just want to let you know that a strong relationship is two solid lines. And do you feel like it's a mutual thing, you put it and he, okay. So it's a mutual thing. That's a good thing. Because, you guys support each other and all that. What would you like to talk about next? What's another thing?
Maybe school.
School, okay. Now, how does that look like in your life right now?
It's stressful.
That's understandable. With a stressful relationship, it's going to be a line and it's going to be waves to indicate the stress of it. And why do you feel like it's a stressful relationship? What's going on?
Just because I just feel like I'm very busy, but it's hard to try to find time for school on top of everything else like in my life, and I'm the type of person I like to focus a lot of time on my social life. So because of that, I've been falling a little bit behind in school. So just like my grades right now are kind of stressful, and just like I feel like there's so much to do and I'm getting very overwhelmed. So
yeah, it's overwhelming for you to find a balance right now with it. Yeah. So what else would you say?
Friends, maybe.
Friends. What does that look like?
I would say that's a strong relationship.
Okay. Would you like to explain?
I have a lot of friends. I have a few very very close friends, but I have a lot of people that I can talk to and I can count on, and yeah, I would say like those relationships are strong and that I can.
It's a mutual, and that you can count on them and they can count on you.
Yeah.
Okay, so the flow of direction is going to go from you to them and from them to you. So it's a strong relationship. What about a job? Do you work? Are you currently working?
I do work.
So we're going to put work in one of these circles around you. And what does that relationship look like?
I would say it's a good relationship. It's a strong relationship.
It's a strong relationship. And what do you do?
I work in a 5th grade classroom. I'm like a teacher's aide.
Okay. And do you say it's a strong relationship because you feel good there, and you.
Yeah. I
What
feel
else?
my job is easy. It's very relaxing. It's fun. I get along great with my boss, and it's flexible, and it's a very
Okay.
comfortable environment.
Okay. Now, does work add to stress with school, or is that a separate thing?
It sometimes adds because I work during the day, like after my classes, so time that I could be spending on homework and stuff. I'm at work, so I don't necessarily have as much time to do my homework then
Okay.
as I would if I didn't work. But
Okay. Now, are you working a lot of hours? Is that what I'm hearing?
I work 3 days a week. My hours varies per day, so I'm working about 9 hours a week, I think.
Okay, you're working 9 hours a week. Not so much, but not so little that you can. Okay. All right. That's fine. What about family members?
I have, well, my family is a family of 5,
Okay.
including myself. My relationship is good with most of my family.
Okay. Would you like to break it down for me?
It's fine.
Okay. Would you like to?
My
talk about
relationship with my mom,
first?
I guess would be first. She's probably the most important person in my family. She's the person that's most important to me.
Okay.
She I can go to her with anything. I can trust her. She's one of my best friends. Yeah, I would say that's a very strong relationship.
Okay. It's a very strong. She gives and you give. It's a mutual thing. That's a good thing. Now, what I'm hearing is like you can go to her for anything, confide, and she's always there for you. That's a great support to have in your life. Who's next?
My brothers.
Brothers. Okay. All right. What does that look like?
My relationship with my brothers, I would say, is a strong one. They've become very, since we've gotten older, we've become a lot closer with each other. They're some of my best friends that we have, I have mutual trust between them. And I feel like that relationship is strong, and it goes both ways.
It's a good thing because siblings can either it's two extremes. They don't get along, or they do and they love each other. And it's a good thing that you have that type of relationship with your brothers. Was it always like that, or?
No, when we were younger, there was always kind of that rift because I was only girl and I was the oldest, and so I never really had someone to play with, but they always did, and we would fight sibling, stuff. But I think we always got along. It was just that we didn't always click as well. We didn't hang out or tell each other as much as we do now.
Okay. So you say that as you guys got older, everything kind of seemed, you guys had similar interests and all that. And
I think maybe it started when I left for school, because now they realize, now maybe they cherish their time with me more because I'm not home all the time.
Yeah, that's understandable. They miss Big Sis. She's away from home. All right, and I think your dad is left.
Yeah,
you
my
said
dad.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What does that look like?
That relationship is a stressful one.
Okay, it's a stressful one. And why is it a stressful one?
Well, me and my dad, I think we're a lot alike, so we butt heads a lot and
Can clash.
We have a lot of differences in opinions, and we argue about things, and we're both very we're both the type of people that we like to have like the last word. So sometimes like if he says something to me that I don't like, I feel a need to like say something back, and it just becomes a bigger issue than it needs to be. And
It's basically like you both shut down and no one's listening to each other. So, is that what I'm hearing, or no?
No, it's not so much no one's listening to each other. I think it's just more of like, I feel like I have to defend myself against my father, so I will like argue back necessarily when in times I probably shouldn't have said something.
Okay.
And so I will get myself in more trouble because I just keep talking.
Okay.
But my dad is he's an angry person. He isn't always the nicest. He's kind of irrational at some times. So, I don't know, just like the way he is makes it difficult to have like a close relationship with him sometimes.
Okay. So is it like a standoffish when, because you say it's the way he is, so does it make you kind of pull back once you start, when you try to get closer to him? Or? Yeah,
I just feel like the bad days I have with him outnumber the good days I have with him. So, and there's some things, throughout my life that he said to me, or things that have happened that kind of make me not want to like get close to him because like they bother me.
Okay.
So. Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. But I want to ask you, do you go to church?
I do.
Okay. What does that relationship look like in your life?
I would say that relationship is weak.
Okay, so a weak relationship would be a dotted line. And why is it a weak relationship?
Well, I try to go to church every week.
Okay.
But when I'm there, I'm not very focused. I don't really pay attention. And outside of church, I don't really focus on religion a lot outside of that. I pray, once in a while, but it's usually only when I need something. And since I've been away from home, it's been harder because I don't have my family to kind of remind me, like this is the way you're supposed to be. And so, yeah, I would definitely say my relationship with religion is weak.
Okay. And it wasn't always like that. Is that what I'm hearing, or?
I don't think so, just because like when I was younger, I didn't really have a choice. I had to go to church, When I was home, as I've gotten older, like definitely high school, I think is especially when I stopped paying attention in church a lot, and I just kind of, as I got older, I still consider myself a Christian, and I still go to church, and I still believe, what I believe, but it's just that I don't, I think maybe it's just gotten so, because I've been raised in it, I've always gone to schools that were religious, so I think it's just kind of, it's become the same to me over and over again, repetitive, and so it's just kind of like,
it's like the norm for you. It's more like you said, a routine that you just go, but you're not very focused on it like that. Okay, so that's a weak relationship. Do you have anything that you would like to add in your system here? You have relationship with your dad, brothers, mom, work, friends, school, boyfriend, and also religion. Would you like to add anything else? Or would you like to talk about anything else?
No, I think those are maybe the main things that my life revolves around right now.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, Hannah, I'm going to give you a copy of this, and you can decide what you want to do with it. Maybe look at it and analyze it, and think about some stuff that you've talked to me about today. But yeah, it was nice for you to come in, and hopefully I can see you again. Have a